Welcome everyone, all the boys and girls out there. Welcome to From Broken to Worlds, where I train through injury to try to qualify for the 2027 World's Masters Highland Games Championship. This is an on-field practice. I did have a gym workout that I just didn't record. Not too sure why I didn't feel like recording, but I just did it, so I did it. So you missed that, but you get my field practice. So these are just warm-ups, total board warm-ups. Again, good to work the core, get the core warmed up. It also kind of gets my knees in doing some twists and stuff with some load, and it's a good just way to kind of start up the practice. So now what I'm going to do is a drill, and one thing I wanted to work on was turning, just that first turn. So watching back some videos of previous practices, I was turning too far into the trig, and you want to have as quick of a turn at first as possible, so you have a lot of room to sprint up to on your second turn. If you take too big of a turn and penetrate too much into the trig, then you don't have the room to really provide a really strong second turn. So one thing I was doing very well watching back is on the first turn, you could see me turn my hips, twist my hips, and I land in the proper position. The less time you spend in the air, the better or more opportunity you have to apply force to the weight to get it to fly far. If you're up in the air hopping around like a bunny rabbit and spend too much time in the air, you will not have as much opportunity to provide or to apply force onto the throw, onto the implement. So you can see on my first turn, I turn the hips nicely. That gets me in a position where I have a little bit more time to apply force and speed and generate speed out of the back. Now what I'm not doing is I'm not doing the same thing on the front. You want to do the same thing on the front. So a nice turn there, and then I kind of do a step, kind of float across. I want to be a little bit quicker in turning my hips so I land in a power position so I can apply a little more force to the implement. So nice turn here, and then it's kind of a step. So I wasn't trying to work on the finish today. I was trying to work on the first turn, and I'm really happy. And I was also trying to stay lower. And I think I, for the most part, was able to stay a bit lower, more athletic. So all in all, it was a good practice. I was able to do what I set out to do. And now I know the next thing I'm going to work on is do this nice turn at the beginning, but then do it at the end as well. So what happened there is I was not patient enough. You got to be patient, kind of sit in the turn, and I leaped too quickly, and then I get sort of leaning to one side because of that and out of balance. So I have to maybe work a little bit on the patience on the back end, and then that'll allow me to create a lot of speed going into the final turn. And if I'm able to turn my hips and get low, I'll be able to have a really good throw. So that ended up being, I think, my best throw of the day, if I remember correctly. Yeah. All right, well, that's the end of my workout or my practice. Have a good one, guys. See you later.